Hello, Yoras. Hello, Yoras. Do you need a wrench? Hold on. Hello. Oh, that's Yoras. Me. Hold on, Yoras. Hold on. Hold on, Yoras. Hold on. There you go, Yoras. Now you have a wrench. You should. There. I just bought this kit, and I'm trying. There we go. It's hard because I bought this thing that had random toys in it, and one of this was a bubbler thing, so I've been blowing bubbles, but every time I drop it into the container, it's hard to get it back out again. So, welcome everybody. So I kind of wanted to do a live just to kind of like touch base on something that's been kind of bothering me the last few days. Not more than a few days. It's been bothering me probably the last few months, actually. And I just had some things I wanted to say. Kind of just to address, and maybe, you know, if anybody has any opinions on things too, you know. Obviously I titled this, "What Can We Do with Negativity as Supporters?" So basically, the gist of this live is I noticed that there's a lot of negativity happening in the community. Hey, Linda. You know, there's a lot of negativity happening in the community. And what sucks about it is that it draws lines, and I had this whole thing worked out in my head, and now I just went blank because of bubbles. All right. Negativity in the community sucks. We're all here, basically. We could all say why we're here. I'm here because I want to support Brendan. I got involved originally 6 years ago because I watched this documentary. I saw Stephen and Brendan. I felt really this powerful pull towards Brendan, in the sense that I saw me and other people I know in Brendan, right? And I went out to try to do everything I possibly can to help Brendan. And in the process, I did a lot. I did a lot. I did a lot of good. And I did a lot of shitty things. Not great things, not awesome things that I would do differently. I got involved in situations that I would redo. Obviously, I would have made better choices. I take ownership of my actions. People who know what those actions are know about them. But, you know, and it did teach me something, though, coming out of all of that. And it taught me, first of all, it taught me how to find myself. Like, psychologically, it taught me how to re-find myself and how to be me, right? Second of all, though, it taught me, why am I here? Why am I doing this stuff? As in, why am I involved with the whole supporter thing? And at the end of the day, it's to help, and it's not about me. Brendan's ordeal, Brendan's situation, not about me. It's about Brendan. It's about getting justice for Brendan. It's about freeing him and finding, and trying to help law enforcement to see that he's not the real killer and to find the real killer. Obviously, I don't think I'm going to find the real killer, but, it's about that journey in it of trying to do as much as we can to help somebody who's in this dire situation, and, trying to make his life just slightly better in this process of trying to get him free. And there's the researcher part of it who, is trying to crack the case, who's trying to find as much as they can, is trying to get the answers and things. And I respect those people. And so I also want to say this before I continue. When I say bashing people or bashing family, researching and bringing forward facts is not bashing. If you research something and something is a fact, and it's not a nice fact, but it's still a fact, it doesn't mean you're bashing anybody. You're just saying this is the fact of the situation. So when I say bashing people, I don't mean the researcher part of it who's just finding facts and bringing those facts to light. That's not what I'm talking about. I think a lot of people got confused with that. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about that aspect of it. The negativity that I'm talking about is the bashing. Hi, Kim. I know I'm being really bad not saying hi to everyone in chat. I'm sorry. I'm trying to not be distracted by chat. But I see you all, and I thank you all for being here. But yeah. I've had a really rocky last 2 or 3 days, mental health wise, and I needed to take a break. And I will be back next Friday. But while I was gone, before I went, there was a lot of negativity going on online, on Twitter, on Facebook. A lot of things that people were throwing at me really made it I don't do well under negativity. I really don't. And so I needed to take a break. And while I was taking a break, I kind of had this moment of wanting to quit. And it's because I did not want to deal. I don't want to deal with this negativity and stuff. I don't like posting on Twitter and then getting into an argument with somebody and then them saying nasty things to me. And I don't like having people try to judge my character based off of 1 or 2 sentences. Like, nobody likes that. And I'm still working on dealing with it in a much better way than just running and hiding. But it did help get some clarity in some situations. It did help kind of bring a perspective. And it always brings up that question of, why are we here? Why are we doing what we do? I know why I'm here is for Brendan. But I'm also a human being. And I think one of the things that it's important to realize in all of this is that even though, yes, we all here for Brendan, and that's our main purpose, we all have to also try to be kind to one another, because we are actual people behind the screen. We're all here doing the best we can. And it's the same way with the family. I don't think it's a secret if you bash the family, Brendan doesn't like that. And like I said, there is a difference between bashing the family and being spiteful There is a difference between bashing the family and being spiteful, and a difference between researching and bringing forward facts. There's a lot of people that I respect who's researchers who have opinions that they have, but they don't bash the family. And they bring forward facts, and those facts aren't always pretty facts, and that's okay. And then there's bashing the family. The family are real life people. They're going through real life things. They have real life drama. This isn't the TV show for them. It's just I can't understand the fixation on trying to torment them or trying to provoke them or whatever, just because we all have different opinions on things. But yeah, I guess that's what I basically wanted to say. It's just the negativity of the case is really, it scares people away. There's a lot of people I know personally that support Brendan, who see his plight and his thing and everything that's going on with him. But they know me personally, and they see the things that I've had to go through over the last 5 years. They see the stress and the anxiety and the heartbreak, and they've seen what people in this community do to other people and to me. And they don't want to be a part of it. They don't want to support Brendan because of that. And that's sad. That's sad that the community has like that stigma of, I don't want to be involved because I don't want to be a target. I mean, it shouldn't be like that. You know, there shouldn't be like a divide in supporters. It should be, and we don't have to be friends with each other. That's the other thing. We don't have to be friends with each other. We don't have to hang out and talk, but we also don't have to be hateful to one another, So what do we do? That's, what do we do as supporters, especially as supporters who don't want to be a part of that kind of stuff? What do we do? I've been told a lot of times to ignore it, and maybe it'll go away. Sorry, I'm reading the comments now. No poking in chat. Yeah, you're right, J-Jax. You're right. And I think that's basically what the only way just to break those types of people is to ignore them. I do agree, Michelle, draining them out with positive support. Yep, I do agree with that. Hey, Jinx, no poking. No poking in chat. But, I think, like I said, we're all human and we're all doing the best we can. And it's really hard sometimes, It's really hard to be constantly beaten down. It's okay, Jinx. To be beaten down constantly by different situations. And, we're all different people. We're all having different experiences. And we're all going through our own shit. And I think some people just don't realize that they're going through their own shit. And takes it out on everybody else. But someone came. Yeah, you're right. I remember. If it's what I think it is. And seeing those are the types of people that's like, what do you do? No, you don't need to take a side. No. No sides. I just basically wanted to bring up because I think like this is it's kind of like it's kind of like a dark sheet of topic because nobody wants to really think about that aspect of it, Yeah. I can't help it. This was a distractor. I should have opened this after. But yeah. I don't know. I think the best advice I've ever been given is to try to just focus on your own thing and try to ignore the negativity of others. And I think what makes it hard, though, is when the divide happens. Like, I know I'm experiencing it personally. When you have a divide in people and it's like now you're not allowed to go past and participate in some things, and that's hard. And oh, stop it, Linda. I'm not. I think sometimes that's what makes it hard to be a part of a community when there's a divide. And I guess part of this is also kind of like like a request of we need to work better on diminishing that divide. There shouldn't be a divide in supporters. There shouldn't be sides. There shouldn't be anything like that. It should just be, we're all here for one purpose and one purpose only. We're all here to do one thing, and that's to help Brendan and Steven. And that's honestly how I feel about it. And yeah, stay positive. And just blow bubbles. But yeah, that's the only thing I could think of to do in this situation is just try to stay positive and just do the best you can, and just try not to worry about the negative stuff. And yeah. Divided. Yeah. And stay off of Twitter. My gosh, that's an awful place to be on right now, isn't it? Can't say anything without being attacked for one thing or another. That's the problem with social media. Everyone's entitled to their opinion, but yeesh. Ken Kratz is egotistical. I'm going to drop the link in the chat if anybody has any thoughts that they want to say or anything like that. Or anything they want to add. I've been enjoying my break away from social media for the most part. I did have to come back because my mom was doing something online with one of her church services and I needed to use my Facebook account to log in and watch it. But what was that? Oh, it was the bubble that landed on my phone. But yeah, that's the one thing I can't, there are certain people that bring up drama and stuff because it's almost like they want the case and everything to be about them in it. Those are the types of people I think are the ones that directly cause a divide in a way, because they want the attention on them, so they cause certain drama stuff, and it causes people to take a side. Like, you kind of feel like you have to. I don't feel like that's fair. I don't think there should be sides. It should be, I'm here to support versus I'm here to do what I like to do. Oh, here's Linda. Hey, Linda.
Hey, I gotta shut you off on YouTube because I'm hearing you twice. Let me do that.
You look great today, Linda.
What?
You do.
I'm over at my daughter's. So maybe
Oh, yeah?
that's what does it. I don't know. Yeah. I'm over here now. Hey, you know what? Just stay on the supporter side. That's the best side to be on. Fuck
Well,
them
duh.
haters. Ride it, haters. Ride it double time. All the way to the elbow. Go back up and try again if you haven't gotten it right the first time.
Well, duh, stay on the supporter side.
See, look at this dog. Say hi, chubbies.
Oh, puppers.
Puppy, look
Hey,
at him.
Mom.
He's a horse.
Hey, Mom. Hey, Mom.
I know. I'm going this way.
Yeah.
I got to go outside. I'm going into the bedroom so I
Oh,
can
you
hear.
can go into the office. It's brighter in there.
Okay, well, I'll go in the room.
Doesn't Linda sound just like her daughter?
Yeah, my daughter sounds like me.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my
No, I
daughter.
don't. Nobody's ever said that.
Anyway, I got to get away from the big yellow dog. Otherwise, he'll eat the computer. So I'm in my granddaughter's room.
That's cool.
It's beautiful outside. You know what, Becca? I'm proud of you. You should be proud of yourself. I understand it's hard because you know what? Nobody likes to have people saying bad things to them. They don't.
Yeah.
I don't. It hurts me too. You've been there for me. You've seen it. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
But you know what? You know what's been in my head lately is they aren't adding anything. They're really just hearing their own horn blow.
Yeah.
So let them toot their own toot, 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 and just keep doing what you do. Because you do well. And really, I know you would suffer if you were not being able to support Brendan. So
Yeah.
you need to just stick with that. And everybody else, I can't even see chat, but everybody that's here supports you. And listen, I'll cut a bitch. I'm telling you, I'm not above it. So put it out there. Okay. You know, Twitter, you leave that. I'll do Twitter for you. Okay, do it a million times. I love Twitter. Don't nobody give me a hard time on Twitter. I'll tell them where to tweet their own ass to. You know what I'm saying? I don't see it, or I would tell them off. I have a couple, nice ways because I got to be good. But I'm telling you,
I was going to say, you have to be on your best behavior, Linda, so don't be go cutting somebody.
Hey, if there's no witnesses, I know how. I've been in this crime biz a little bit. I think I can pull it off.
That's the funny part about being in the true crime community, huh? We know how to do some stuff.
That's for sure. But anyway, you know what, Becca? I'm a better person because of you. And a lot of people are better people for knowing you. So just really, I know it's hard sometimes to think of that. And it's sometimes really hard to take a compliment when you are being told bad things. That's how our minds work. But I'm telling you, there's a lot of people that are better people because of you. And Brendan is really lucky to have you. And we are all lucky to have you. I will speak that. And I know nobody's going to object because I'll cut the bitch. No, I'm only joking. I got to throw in humor, because otherwise I'll start crying. But I tell you,
yeah, you're not allowed to cry.
I love you. And what you do, nobody does it better. So keep up the good work. And we support you.
Well, thank you. I support you.
I ain't doing nothing, but I can use all the support I can get. Did you see my big ass? I'm pretty big.
No, you're not. Stop it.
No, seriously. We do need you in this community. We need a whole lot more Beccas, really. We really do. You help me stay a better person because, I will be going off the deep end and doing what I just kind of said,
Yeah.
So, you help us. You help us a lot. So, forget them. They are going to come and go. There are people that never last. People forget their names 2 months from now. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You're a permanent fixture of this community along with a lot of other people here. So, just keep the positive. The more we hit them with positivity, the more they just going to either drown in it or they're just going to leave. You know? Don't feed a troll, Eric Cozy always said. You can't even give them a nibble because if you give them a nibble, then you'll be like a cockroach and you'll live off of lint.
Yeah. See, that's it's funny that you say cockroaches. I actually got cockroaches.
Ooh. Well,
they're toys. They're toys.
You can just name them. The two haters that are going on now, I'll name them. No, I'm only kidding. I ain't doing that. But you know what? Just don't let them bother you. They come and go. They're like, they're like a cheap, what? They come and go. Every corner has a new one. So, you know what I mean? So you're good. You're good. I wish I could see chat because I bet they're probably like, shut up, Linda. What are you doing, Linda?
It's all good. You're fine. I appreciate you coming up here.
Yeah, I just wanted to. I had to come up and tell you how important you are to this community. You really, really are, and how important you are to me. Okay.
Well, thank you.
I couldn't have even thought of doing this channel when I did think of it if I didn't have you. That's why it's your channel now. It's your channel. So I am very, very happy to know you. I'm very lucky, very, very lucky human being because of you. My life is a lot richer.
I'm lucky to know you too, because, and I think that was the other thing. It's what's awesome about the awesome things about this community is that, you know, for every person that feels down, there's somebody there to help lift them back up again.
Yeah.
And I know you've always been there for me. You know, there's a group of people that have always been there for me that have helped me.
Mm-hmm. There's a lot of people that were there for me too, you know, and they're out in our chat. You know what I'm saying? They're real people who really care and who are here for the right reasons. Okay.
Yeah.
The people that are putting you down personally or saying things about the way you support, they're either jealous, they don't do enough themselves, or they're just downright assholes. Okay. And they're not here for the right reasons. They're not. There's something in it for them, which I have not able to figure out. I could usually put in every day, right?
What?
You know, we could all use to not have this stress we put in ourselves every day voluntarily.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, you know, then people are in it for a different reason. We're in it for the right reasons. We want justice. We want the truth. We want these guys out, you know, they're innocent. Yeah. So let's just keep that in, you know, stay on the supporter side. It's the best side to be on. Haters
and you know, and I think that's part of the problem of sometimes is that a lot of the supporters are sometimes the problem. And I think that's where we need to, I guess, in a way, kind of
identify them and leave them alone.
Yeah.
Ignore them like they're not there, like they're a stranger along this highway of truth that we're on, because we're going to meet a lot of them, you know, and you ain't going to be everybody's best friend, but the ones that you do become close to and do support the same way and appreciate you and you appreciate them are the ones that matter. Okay.
Yeah.
The other ones don't. They don't even have a name after a while. So, you know.
Yeah, that's true. I forget names.
Yeah. Faces though, you know.
Faces and profile pictures, yes. Names, I'm awful.
There you go. So, you know, you're here for the right reasons. We're here for everybody that's in chat is in for the right reasons. Them people,
I think
them
so.
few,
oh
them
my
very
God!
Few. Who is it?
Yours!
Oh my God. Wink, wink. How you doing, Winky?
Oh God.
Oh, look at. How you doing, hon? See, there's another really smart, great researcher who's here for the.
I have to put out my double screen going on. Wait a minute.
Oh my gosh, J-Jax, I agree 100%. Some people see things as a competition. There is no competition.
There isn't. No, there isn't. Not at all.
No, there is not.
What's the competition? Oh, wait a minute. Do you have the key to the jail? Do one of you guys got the key and I got to try to get it from you? Is this a game? I'm ready to play. I'll tackle your asses. Believe that shit. I'll be the first to take the key. Okay. But otherwise, we're all looking at the same things and we're all on the same path. So,
exactly.
You know, there's no race. The only race we want is to see the win from Brendan and Steve and anybody else that's wrongfully convicted. You know, we just want people to be accountable for their wrongdoings, to make sure that they get the right people in prison, because you got to remember, not only when you're wrongfully convicted, are you the one suffering? Your family is suffering. Your community is suffering, because there is a killer out there or a rapist or whoever, whatever you're in for. They don't have the right person. So that means that they're okay with having all these people out there in their world. We're not. We want the truth, you know? So we're not okay with that. We're going to stand up to it. And a lot of people wouldn't even do that. Look at the millions of people that just turn a blind eye.
Yeah.
Well, we're not that crowd. So you get some jealous haters, fake supporters in here.
You get them everywhere. Yeah. Well, you can go around them.
Get them at the YMCA, for cripe's sakes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You get them at the mall. You know, somebody looking at you funny because you got the clothes they want and you don't, they won't look good in it like you do.
Yeah.
You
It's
know
all
what I mean?
jealousy.
Yeah, it's just nuts, you know?
Yeah.
How can you be jealous of somebody supporting somebody
Yeah.
who's wrongfully convicted? You know what? I am jealous of researchers, but I don't hate on them. I wish I had the brain to remember the stuff. You know what I mean? Or to be able to do what they do. I do my thing, you do your thing, yours does his things. We're just spreadsheets, so spread them, buddy. Yeah.
Jinxie, get on here as well. Come on.
Yeah, come on, Jinx.
Show
Wink,
your
wink.
support.
No. You know, I mean, I think that's what we all just need to sometimes take a reality check and just really realize that we are here for good reasons. And if we're
Yeah.
getting sidetracked, I hope one of you guys would certainly look at me and say, Linda, what are
Yeah.
you doing? You're a little off sideways here. Oh,
Yeah.
what are you doing? I really wish, I mean, I would hope somebody would do that for me, you know?
Well, the basic message is place yourself above your own ego, and
Mhm.
that's where it goes from there.
Yeah.
That's a big thing. I feel
Oh,
like
I
a lot
obviously
of
do. Look at me. I come on here like this on a
Not everybody is able to
working
do
in the
that.
yard. I don't give a shit what I look like because it ain't about me. Okay.
No,
Right
No.
now
it
it's
is not.
about Becca and her support, or you know, putting out the message of being a supporter. So I don't give a crap. I need
well,
a
that's
camera.
it. I think it's ego plays a big role in a lot of things where people have this really big ego, and I think that's where the jealousy stems from.
Yeah, I think so. People want to find the chicken with the golden eggs kind of,
Hmm.
you know, that
Yeah,
kind
I've
of
heard
thing.
people
And
say
at the
that.
end of the
Well-
day, with all the egos and all the divide and all that, I think the underlying message is that it does. Brendan does suffer from it, and so does Steven.
Yeah.
When you have all this drama and all this divide, and
Yeah,
that's
imagine
it.
what
They're the
oppression would be.
ones that lose out on great supporters, because I've known a lot of supporters who've left because of that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
because they
a
don't want to
shame.
deal with the drama and the hate. People get personal, you know, they have nothing factual to throw at you. So when they start talking about the way you look or the way you write something, that is just their digging. You know what I mean? They're so far down a rabbit hole, they never made it up the first one. They're still down there looking
Yeah.
what is way gone past them, and they cannot see beyond their own thoughts in that place. You know, I mean, we all been down
Yeah.
rabbit holes, but these people
Yeah.
literally stay down there and are after one thing. And it's, you know, I wonder if it's the state myself. Do they get hired to do that kind of thing? You know,
Maybe.
you never know.
Yeah,
Sounds
we
about
also
like a
have to.
move they would do, correct? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You don't hate on a supporter. You know what? If
No.
a supporter treats you bad,
Oh,
you don't have to
we're
be
having
around
a party.
that supporter. Do
It's
you?
a party now.
Oh, J-Jax too. Now listen, you guys are doing. Oh my God, I wrote it down.
Hello, J-Jax.
Notebook.
Yeah.
What's up,
That's
buddy?
good.
I gotta get the notebook
That's
right
good
now.
to join you. Yeah. Yeah. That's good. Very good.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's Linda
well-
doing?
Egos. We're
I am
talking
getting a
about
notebook
egos.
because see this going on here. I hate being saying that I don't think of these things. Okay, you know what I'm saying? But see this notebook here? Do you see people's names there? June, I want to have Yoris, Silkman, J-Jax, Jinx. Okay, you know what I'm saying? Yeah,
Yeah.
okay.
Well, I guess I can come back in June then. I'll see you guys
No.
later.
There you are.
Jinx, you're a good example. You and me both have had this shit happen to us, you know? But
Yeah,
you
but sometimes I
gotta
let my
have
ego
it.
get in the way too. So
Oh,
That's the other thing. You know, and that's actually a great point. You know, we all have egos, and I think
Yep.
sometimes,
yeah.
you know,
It's not
I
bad.
know mine, and but I have to keep my ego in check, and I do appreciate when there's people around me who are also like, hey, you know, you're in the wrong here too. You know,
That's what I said. I wish somebody would. I hope people tell me. I've had people tell me, Linda, slow your
I've had
roll.
I
Richard
got a
is
whole
really
Reddit
good at it.
post about me.
Yeah, slow your
Yeah,
roll. I've heard that. You know?
I knew a long time ago that, you know, when you get into a situation like this, I really would just have been preferred to be called, you know, item FL or, you know, property tag number 1 and leave the
Oh, yeah.
name out of it.
Yeah.
No name, because once you start creating a persona about, you know, a person or anything other than what you're driving at. Yours knows what I'm talking about. Everybody here knows what I'm talking about. But I saw this a long time ago because, you don't want it to be about ego. You don't want it to be about anything other than, hey, we can cut them and carry on and have fun. That's fine. That's a separate issue than being about the case. So,
Yeah.
I never really wanted to get involved into this kind of thing, and Linda talked me into it. Well,
I'm sorry.
I mean, she got me out. She got me on
I hear
talking
ya.
about. She got me on talking about the surveillance stuff and all that. It was actually the first Mammothon. I didn't want to do it, and Jamie kept bugging me. Lawson Flay, he kept bugging the hell out of me.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, let's talk. So I got on to talk with him some, but it wasn't something that I never wanted to take any kind of step that detracted from the case ever.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But now you're doing more work on the case. You know what I'm saying? You put
it's
more
more
work in now.
It's more open work. It's
Yeah.
more exposed. What I did before was not,
Information highway.
I think that's what's important because it's sharing information and let people decide for themselves. Get
And
it
I got
out
that
there.
from Jinx.
Yeah.
Get what we know. Yeah, get what we know out there. Let everybody make up their own mind. They don't try to. You can say your opinion, but hey, let someone else have their opinion too.
That's right. And,
Well,
you got to go by the facts too. Stay factual. I mean, the bashing has nothing to do with this case.
Oh
Yeah.
no, that's
Personal
separate thing.
bashing, like I said, if they're doing that, they're in it for the wrong reasons. Okay, we are all here for the right reasons, so we will stick on the supporter side and let the others just wash away.
But we almost must realize that ego is a human thing.
Yeah.
So
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is.
It's
is.
there what it is, and we all if someone gives you a compliment for doing something, that just soothes your ego or whatever how you say that. So it's there. It was when people write Reddit posts and you get a medal for it. It does something to people.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not what you're there for, but
Right.
Yeah.
Well,
it
I
does
mean, I think
something. You shouldn't just
But
say
you
like,
get
okay,
confident,
just say thanks.
You need to be
Just say
grounded.
thanks and move on. Hey, thanks for doing the work and move on.
Thanks.
Yeah, but that's about being positive to each other, and that's what I really
That's right.
appreciate about JJX for you. You've been always really like stimulating, motivating people in the Reddit community. So being positive to people, and that is inspiring as well. So you take the positivity to inspire other people, and that's what I think you should do it for.
I appreciate that.
You're a great teacher.
My
I've
whole
learned a
thing
lot
is
from
I've always been kind of the optimist. That's not a brag. It's just who I am. Cup half
Yeah.
full, not cup half empty. And you run into people that the cup is always half or 3/4 empty, and there's no way out. God will never make it to the top. I don't look at it that way, and I try to approach pretty much my life that way.
Yeah.
Well, I've learned to do that.
Becca,
Say, hey, open up your brain and let some other things in.
Well, I'd like to let some of it out because it's pretty damn full right now. A lot of cobwebs too, and a lightning storm I think's up in there. But, Becca, and yours too. He knows about this. So does Jinx. Linda's aware. But there was a period of time there was a supporter that really came after me and so many others hard accused us of stealing.
Yep.
It was absolutely ridiculous, and it went on for. I was accused and drug into stuff that I for a long time I wasn't even aware of it, but I was being named, and I let it go. I didn't pay any attention to it for almost a year, and I finally had enough.
Mm-hmm.
Yours knows how mad I was. I was furious. I was spitting bullets, man. I was mad, but you can only take so much. But best advice I can tell you: stay positive. Ignore it as much as just ignore it. Just move on and do your thing.
Go by your own positivity.
Just surrounded by a lot of
good people. It will take you down.
Yes, it will.
It'll totally.
Well, that's it. That's the thing is that the negative. I don't do well with negativity. I don't.
Well, most of us don't. That's just.
No, well, that's also human, Becca. It's not like you have to do a certain kind of thing, but I'm totally getting that gets to you. So Oh, yeah.
That shit pisses me off.
Yeah.
I get mad about it first, and then I'll go cry in the corner.
It's a very easy thing to say, like, don't let it get to you. Right?
Yeah.
You know, people
Yeah.
say that, don't let it get to you. And you're like, what the fuck? It gets to me.
You know, it's human
Well, we're
to
all
let it bother
human.
you.
We're all human, and
Yeah,
there's
exactly,
everybody has different triggers that they have that triggers
Yes.
different responses out
Yeah.
of them. And some
Yeah.
people handle certain things better than other people, and
Yes.
it's hard when you've got a community full of people who are these different facets of things. And
Yeah.
yeah. So
Well, unfortunately,
it is easier to say, like, don't let it bother you, focus on this, focus on that, and then at the end of the day you try your best, you know.
I
Yeah.
found out early on. I
Exactly.
found out early on, and I'm sure yours did too. So did Jinx. Found out early on there are people that have became involved in these cases for different reasons than we did. They
Yeah.
weren't. They may be looking for the truth, but that's really not their
Yeah.
front goal. Their front goal was to promote themselves. That's
Yeah.
fact. That's just fact, and we have to deal with that and understand it. And if that's what they want to do, hey, more power to them. I don't have a problem with it. However, you know, if it starts running over the other aspect, like you're saying, regular supporters just going about their business,
Yeah.
and then the negativity starts. That's
Yeah.
a different thing, and it,
Yeah.
you know, it's just like, why in the hell are you doing that? You
Yeah.
just go
And
do
the
your
other-
thing. Other people do their thing.
That's normally how I am. Like, you do your thing. If you don't, you know, if you don't want, you know, people involved or whatever, then that's fine. I'll do my thing on my island. You do your thing on your island. It's the attacking aspect of it. It's where,
Oh yeah,
Because
Yeah.
they want to make a game out of it. They want to put you down so you'll walk away from it. They want to be a control winner of some sort. There's some kind of mental game they got going on. And if you just move on and know that you're doing everything you can as a human, because you come first. So you need
Yeah.
to make sure you're okay first. So first, always take care of you. Now, I learned
Yeah.
that from you. Okay.
Yeah.
So you need to take care.
drat those things coming back on me.
You know, and then also this is a community where a lot of us have gotten close. If you need something, you know, a lot of us can tell, and we're there to help you. If you don't want our help, we understand that too. But we are a community, and we are here to help. We all have giving hearts,
Yeah.
because otherwise we would not even be in this kind of community to begin with. You know, so those of them that hate on somebody who is doing the best that they can be, whether it is writing Brendan's name on a piece of paper, or it is getting out there and making videos and talking about it, or making
Yeah.
signs, or
That's it.
or coordinating a party, or whatever they're doing, no matter how small or how big, nobody should judge your support. The way
Yeah.
you support is the way you support. What you want to learn is what you want to learn. Okay.
Yeah.
Be kind
Yeah.
and keep everybody else in mind. That's all you got to do. Treat them the way.
Yeah, it's all about positivity and negativity, because there's people who can have
Walk
big
away.
egos that might solve this case. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You obviously, for one thing, are not proving to this person you're doing a good enough job, right? That hater. So guess
Yeah.
what? You have nothing to prove to nobody. Make your own goals for you. Forget
Yeah.
that person. They're
I
a
agree with
stranger. They're a keyboard warrior you're never going to see. It's like walking down a busy street and passing 10 people. Okay. The good ones stay by you, and the bad ones keep on traveling. We all we all find our tribes. We all find our groups. And that's just the way it is. But you don't have to hit people personally. And if they do,
No.
delete the person right away. Don't even give them a second chance. And try not to explain yourself. I'm learning that.
Yeah.
Try not to explain yourself, because I owe them nothing. Okay? I owe them nothing. They don't know me. I don't know them.
You know, I will say I did do really well against that Twitter person recently, where I was just like, okay, you don't know me.
Yes,
Have
you
a nice
did.
day.
Bravo, bravo.
I thought I did really well. That was 5
did.
years of therapy
Yeah. There you go.
brought me
Hey.
to that response. So, yep.
But the best thing to do is not respond, because then you win.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
they are stuck in their
I'm
own
just saying,
head.
like, I was very proud of myself that I didn't really argue with them. I just said that, and then I blocked them, and then that was it.
That's right. Yep.
So,
Yeah.
but
I'm proud of you, Becca.
Yeah,
Thank
you
you.
only,
I'm proud of you to
you
get
only
up
got your
here
own
and
energy
talk
to
about it.
spend, right?
Yeah.
It's your energy, and just
Yep.
be the guard of it and control it.
I'd like to have this person come up next to you and let's see strike by strike, check by check what this person does for their support for Brendan compared to you. They would lose.
See, and that's it. But you see, and here's the thing is that I don't believe in comparing other people's
I
support
know, but
either.
this person does
So,
nothing.
Yeah.
They do nothing.
Yeah.
So where are they to judge you? When you do nothing, you have nothing to speak of.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how I feel.
Yeah.
You know? If you're doing something wrong, let it be said, but be kind about it. But you know what? The way you support is your business. It's your heart, your time, your energy, your knowledge, whatever it is that you're doing. It's yours. And you're giving it freely. So nobody can put you down for that. If they do judge you, they're not here for the right reasons.
Yeah. And then Michelle actually said something really interesting in chat. She said, we're
I
always
love
representing
Michelle.
Brendan. I love Michelle too. She's an awesome person.
Yes, she is.
And I love her heart and her energy.
Yes, you're right. We do represent
And
Brendan.
I do try to remember
Thanks,
that
Stephen.
because I always used to think, like, if Brendan was standing next to me, would he be okay with me saying, something awful to another person?
I'm trying to support
you know,
all of them. Everybody.
And he wouldn't. He wouldn't. But he also wouldn't. He also doesn't agree with people treating other people like crap.
Hello.
Either. So, hello.
I'm sorry, my daughter was yelling. She's out mowing the lawn. Sorry, I thought I was muted. I apologize. Continue.
But yeah. Well, I'm proud of it. Thank you, Alice. I'm proud of everybody in the community in general. Like, I think everyone brings like really awesome things to the table. I just wish that there wasn't the negativity that clouds it. I wish that there wasn't drama groups. I wish that there wasn't people who did things just to instigate situations and
We just have to deal with it, Becca.
Yeah.
Best advice again, ignore it as long as you can ignore it. Just do your thing.
What TV show gets the best ratings? Drama.
You got a lot of people.
Lives.
You got a lot of people around you that are after the same goals and not about the drama and the controversy. Yeah. And it's true. Controversy does create, a more. You get more draw out of it, but is that what we really want to represent? I know I don't.
I don't either. No.
Whatsoever.
No, but just one thing to add to that, because there's researchers out there that might have a different opinion on things, but it's all about how you present the things,
Yeah.
Because things might be bad for person A or B, and and you might think differently about it, but it's all researching. It's all a matter of how you talk about it.
Yeah.
And if you jump to conclusions, say something like person A is bad to the bone, well, there's not any proof of that.
Well, in a researcher's perspective, I guess you really can't categorize people as bad or good because it's all just research, right?
Yeah, you want to kind of want to stay independent from all the emotions and all that.
Yes.
Because if the evidence goes somewhere, it'll prompt you to go there. But it's a difference, to stay independent from things and just to have your opinion based on nothing you have proven yet. I think people should stay away from that in general.
Yeah.
I mean, it's hard with some of these subjects. They are controversial and they piss people off. You start talking about Brendan's case and what the state did to him, and even after all this time, I still get mad. I still get upset about it because I know he was screwed, and it irritates me. I guess probably more because I have kids, his age, and just thinking about how would I feel if my kid was handled the way he was, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, totally agree.
Yeah.
It pisses me off more because I know more now. than I did before. I was mad
Mhm.
before. Now I'm just downright infuriated and disgusted, actually, because I do know her.
Sure.
Mhm.
It actually makes it worse.
Yeah.
It
But
does. For me.
I try to control that anger and emotion, because once you start entering in, to heavy emotion and trying to critical thinking, you can't. I can't do it. Some people, I guess, can get to it. I can't. I have to
Jay-Z
let.
says, control the rage.
Yeah.
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 I just have. Yeah, I have to try to withdraw from that. In order for my own thought process, I can't maintain that anger and really get through what I want to get through, and doing research
No,
or
I
whatever.
don't. I couldn't. It just in life in general, I couldn't understand being that angry or that.
Oh yeah,
You have to let it go somehow.
you do.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I guess that's what I basically just wanted to talk about was that kind of, and like what we can do as a community to help. And I think everyone agrees that just trying to ignore it and just trying to be as positive as you can is really the only way to combat it.
Yep.
And how do you ignore it though? Like, do you block the person?
That's a good question. I don't know. I know
block
I'm blocked a lot.
then I get the someone in this thread has me blocked.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I get blocked a lot, so I don't know if that helps anything, but
Well, when the times get tough, just remember you have a community behind you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
yeah.
Right.
It's not about who you like and you don't like. It's just about what's the truth and what's not.
Yep.
In general, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
People that know you won't need an explanation, and people that
No,
wouldn't
I don't.
believe
know.
you anyway.
I know for me, I try not to block somebody unless they like get really, really like
Nasty.
nasty, yeah.
Yeah.
And because I feel like I'm in a certain position where I do a lot of like advocating and I do a lot of events and stuff, and I don't want people to feel like they can't be included in those things just
Right.
because they don't like me or I don't like them.
Yeah.
So, but I only block people when I feel like my mental health is being threatened and or they're being too nasty or
And that's
Yeah.
their
Yeah,
loss.
That's
Becca,
good.
That's their loss.
That's
If they don't wanna
that's
go
your
through
own
it,
balance. You have to
yeah,
know,
yeah.
look at.
But that's the only thing with blocking that I have any comments on. I did block somebody this weekend who just would not stop.
I block
You
them
got
if they bother me and they make me mad and they're telling lies. Bye bye. See ya. I'm outie.
You
You're
just-
outie.
you-
I don't care.
Well,
Move
you're
along,
said it right.
please.
You got to do what's right for your balance for you.
Yep.
And
Yeah,
and,
yeah.
and it's and
Well,
not
each
feel
person's
guilty
different.
and not feel guilty at all about it, because it's what's right for you.
That's right.
Yeah.
If they don't support,
Yeah.
if they
There's
don't
a certain
support
point where you
you,
think you
you're
can
crazy.
convince somebody else. You're
Yeah.
still in that moment. You think like, no. Wait, let me tell you this argument because that's what it is. And
Yeah.
you tried that 2, 3, 4 times, and you think like, yeah, well, this is the mindset, not going anywhere. And then you think like, oh no, I'm not going to spend my energy on that, because any energy you spend on that, you can spend on so much different things.
Yeah.
In the
Yeah.
trying to solve this case.
Now, Michelle, I don't know if you're trying to say that I'm nasty to people and that's why I get blocked, or
No, they're nasty. They get blocked.
Yeah.
But I try not to be nasty to people.
Well, you're not. Definitely not.
I just want to really quick say, Becca, you said if people don't go to an event or something because of you, that is really their loss. And they really are in it for a different reason then, because there's nobody that's going to stop me from doing what I need to do, going to rally or whatever. And there's a few people in this community I don't get along with, but I am an adult. Okay. I'm an adult. I am doing this for a good cause. They are not going to affect me. They will get nothing.
Yeah. Someone could block you already. Oh yeah, I agree with that. I think someone block you already for the. Yeah, I mean, to each their own on things. I'm just saying the reason why I wouldn't block necessarily right off the bat is
Neverly.
because, yeah, but
Says drop your
each
drawers,
their own.
Becca. Neverly says drop your drawers at exam time.
Uh-oh.
Whoa.
You're not getting my DNA.
Like, I
Or
don't
is
think
it-
that's how it works for women, Neverly.
Yours, we may need to
Well, I think
scoot
you're
out
talking to the guy.
another spot here.
It's like that's not for
Get out of here.
that's not for the women's side of things.
Now.
Yeah.
We'll lift our shirts.
I mean, I don't go camo, but you know, I may have my Snoopy drawers on today, and I don't want to show them to no one.
Yeah.
Well, now I can check this off my bucket list. I've had Jax and Yoris and Jinx and Becca. Ooh, my life is fulfilled.
All on one live. Yay, we did it, everybody.
That's right. We should get some more greats. Yeah, come on up. Dr. Silkman, you're next. I want you and Yoris and J-Jax and Sean. There's my dream team. Let's get them together. Come on.
Oh, there's Dr. Silkman.
Yep.
Yeah, but that's all I really had to say. You know, and I hope everyone stays positive out there. And yeah. And I hope.
You said a lot, Becca. Thank you.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad to have this kind of a discussion because I do think like it gets swept under a rug a lot. So.
Well, yeah.
Well, it's been kind of this underlying you know, rolling river that it's kind of been in the community for a long time, and you wish it would go away, but it's always there.
Yeah.
And it I just try to ignore it as much as possible and just move on and do my thing, and you know what we're doing at Foul Play and in the
Eric
community.
Cody, once a year,
Yeah.
made a video talking about this very thing. Okay,
Yep.
because
Who?
there are certain people that come out once a year.
Eric Cozy did.
Oh yeah, Eric Cozy. Yeah.
Eric Cozy, he made his go back there and check his.
He'd
His be
remind
kind
you,
to supporters and truthers not hate non-truthers, and
be classy like Brendan Dassey.
you know,
There you
Is that
go.
what
I
he
mean,
said?
Yep.
yeah, be classy for Brendan Dassey.
Ask
Yeah.
me my control
You know
question.
what?
Yeah. I really missed out
If
on.
Brendan is innocent, ask me why. That's the new thing.
I really missed out on getting one of those shirts to ask me the control question. I wish I
Yeah,
could
me
have gotten
too.
one of those shirts, but
Say hi, buddy. Say hi.
buddy.
You did a good boy. He is
Buddy.
like, you know, this tall. See how tall he is?
Whoa.
He's huge.
He's
He's
a lap
claws.
dog. He's a
They're
big
huge
lap
in my
dog.
hands. Oh,
Wow,
That's a big dog.
it is a big dog.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm going to take my puppy and be on my
Your
way.
puppy.
Puppy, that's
My
a horse. You
daughter's
can
not a
ride.
puppy.
You can
He's
ride
only a
that.
year
You can
old.
ride that dog.
He's only a year old.
Wow.
Is he really?
Yep.
We'll get the saddle on him.
And he wants to go down the park and into the river and then out again. That's what he wants to do.
Oh boy.
But
Look-
we're not going to do.
Lick the like button. There you go. Get that
Lick
DNA
that
on the like
button.
button.
That's right.
Turn
Rub
that
your
thing
DNA
blue.
all over it.
Turn that
Right,
thing
guys.
blue.
Wink, wink.
And,
wink,
Thank you,
wink.
everybody.
Hi, Linda.
And also, I am still trying to get to 1,000 subscribes before rally time because I'd like to go live from here.
Yeah.
Even though there's other ways I can do it, but
You just get
dinosaur
that thumbs up.
thumbs
Everybody
up.
likes it. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, but yeah, thank you guys for coming up here
You bet.
and
Thanks for having us.
for having and putting in your opinions and stuff. I appreciate all of them, and I think a lot of great advice came from today. And so I hope everyone out there who's also maybe struggling with something can take away from this and kind of just remember why we're all here and what to do with all this stuff.
Yeah.
Yep. Remember the human. Stay positive. Be kind.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Believe in
All right.
yourself and your own destination and go for it. And be
yeah.
positive.
That should be a poster somewhere.
Yeah.
Make it for a rally.
There you go. You can make it for rally. All right. Well, Thank you, everybody, and bye.
Bye bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye bye.